Okay, let's get into the entertainment news. Yes, police invite Tekno over video shoot drama. Nigerian singer Tekno has been invited to the Criminal Investigation Department of the Nigerian Police Force to answer questions about nude women dancing in a transparent truck in public. According to reports, the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Lagos, Mrs. Yetunde Longe, said investigation was ongoing into the matter and the singer was granted bail because of his health. In a different twist, Lagos Police spokesman, Deputy Superintendent Bala Elkanah, said 2 girls involved were also arrested. It will be recalled that Tekno caused major commotion in the Lekki axis of Lagos a few days ago when he was spotted with some naked women dancing in a transparent truck, an act set to contravene Section 136 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State 2015. Tekno did apologize though. So ladies and gentlemen, Tekno going through a situation with the law.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just slight, but it's getting deeper.
Yeah, it's not a life or death thing. It's not a big deal. I think it's just a learning opportunity. And he already apologized, which shows that he realized that, look, if I caused any harm, which wasn't the intention, this was simply a video shoot. But if
creativity.
It's still, but exactly, we're trying to explore creativity. But if it's still a problem, look, I apologize. And this is still happening, but it's not like it's gonna get, a death sentence for it or anything like that.
It's seeming like it's very targeted towards him, because how come the directors, no other person was actually called out on this situation, and then the director actually
is the bigger person.
It, and I was even like hyping the fact that he did this. He was like, oh, they said the world is coming to an end. So I saw this on the director's page, and I'm wondering how come he gets to gloat over it, and then, Tekno is getting
I agree with you, Amanda. And I wouldn't say the director, I would say the production coordinator / production manager, because you've given me a call time. I'm an artist, I'm going to show up. I've hired you. So you should be on the lookout for the time when I'm supposed to do this, or look out for do your research, background, should know the law, you should know all these things, like, okay, so this is not allowed. Good. So what we're going to do is we're going to show like 3 a.m. and we have to be in a place where, it's covered or whatever it is. We're not going to do it publicly.
People,
So I wouldn't exactly blame Tekno, and I wouldn't blame TG Omori, because the same way, I would say Tekno and TG are on the same level right now, because it's like, oh, guy, this is our production, so come on and direct it. And he's just going to get there and do his job, thinking that the production manager would have made, reservations and arrange stuff and do their, do their research.
It is an interesting one, because I know with artists and directors as well, you don't know where, because I know directors, I'm not going to name names, but I know directors who are a bit more like, this is how I want it. And I know artists who tend to have a bit more creative expression or liberty with inputs. So I don't know if this was a case of TG imposing this on him, or it was Tekno saying, TG, I like what you did for that TC guy in that his video, but do it for me, but then let the babes be scantily clad.
We don't know.
But
I think, as you said, it's a learning opportunity, because most times, scantily clad has become clothes. So now it's like, as I said the other day when this news drops, that there's a thin line between what is moral and what is now popping at the moment. So as you said, it's now here to say, it's a wake-up call for everyone to say that we do not accept some certain things, so that we still have standards. Why are you doing
do you think it would be insensitive
to everything else?
Do you think it would be insensitive, because the audio is out already? I listened to the audio this morning featuring Zlatan Ibele Agege. Jam. Now, do you think it would be insensitive for Tekno to just drop that video? Because the buzz around right now, everybody's talking about Tekno losing his voice, back to music, and all of this police investigation situation. This is the best time to drop that video, though.
So it's the best time to drop the video, but then it would depend on what is agreed with the police. So if they say, no, seriously, because we've agreed that this is a legal issue. You're not supposed to do that. So are they going to say, oh, we'll fine you? Are they going to say, cut out that scene from the video? Are they going to, which I don't think, if it's such a jam, it's not going to take away from the video. It's not going to, it just would
I
make...
think if he cuts it out and then actually drops the video, the buzz, the curiosity of Nigerians would actually do the numbers well.
Well, I want to see that in a video, though.
But do your research at the very heart of everything we're saying here.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, fingers crossed. Now, still on the Tekno matter. Ubi Frankly officially announces Tekno's exit from MMG music label. Executive owner Ubi Franklin has announced the exit of Tekno from his Made Men Music Group label after the expiration of his 5-year contract. Now, in his lengthy farewell message, which he put up on Instagram, the label CEO praised Tekno's talent and self-confidence and wished him well in his new endeavor, saying, 5 years ago, I was asked why I was signing you, because they saw you as rude and arrogant arrogant. My reply then was talent and self-confidence, most times which comes out as rude. And I believe the results showed today that I wasn't wrong. Most of the issues I had from that day with the former was because I took the decision to sign this great talent. He, however, ended the post by adding, and I quote, "Thank you, Tekno, for all that you do, and please accept my good wishes on your new career journey. It's a family thing. Congratulations, Cartel Music." And Tekno, in turn, also shared the same photo with the caption, "We had fun, we made money, at Ubi Franklin, Triple MMG, family forever."
Can I'm sorry, but can I just quick segue? Tekno's pana is
Still a jam.
still a
4
jam.
years after.
Like, best thing
3
he
years.
has ever done, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, and that happened while he was on Triple MG. And so it's not totally unrelated, but oh my
Did
goodness.
you people get shades
Yes.
in what Ubi put
He
up?
just had a way of bringing...
Like, voila.
No,
But it's not me, it's Ubi Franklin. Ubi Franklin was shading people. Yeah, it's the former. Who is the former? AKA my former partner, AKA Inyanya.
Okay, so I didn't spot shade, to be honest. I saw the whole thing about...
Wow,
Wait,
okay.
yeah, I didn't... Which, and I like shade. That way. But no, I didn't spot shade. I thought it was a thing of... Ubi probably trying to prove that, look, I've been there from the start, and people doubted when I was bringing you on.
But somebody that doubted.
Wait now, people doubted when I was bringing you on, but look, we made it. I think you could also interpret it as, look, we're not in Ubi's mind. We don't know if that was what he was trying
But
to
it's
do.
everywhere. He said it during his interview. Yaya said it during the interview that he had the shoot.
But in that moment, what if he wasn't referring to that scenario in that moment?
You know what? I actually agree with Oladile on this one. So let's even assume he wasn't referring to
Yeah.
Nyanya as OJ is speculating, right? But whoever is referring to, it takes away from the farewell message. It takes away from the fact that you're saying we had fun. No, that was Tekno's words.
Yeah.
But in Ubi Franklin's words, he was like, "I saw talent in you. I saw self-confidence in you." But
Even
he said,
though,
you were rude. What's that?
But he backed it up by saying that a lot of talented people
are self-confident.
are arrogant. That was how he backed it up. So in his mind, he didn't think it was a bad thing because someone else might argue that.
No. What he said was, but all I saw was self-confidence and talent.
Yeah. Mhm.
So you know how, let's be honest, in this industry, the moment you're confident and you know your worth, you
one is
start to
rude.
say that you're rude, you're arrogant. The moment you're asking them to do the right things, they will say, oh, this. But the fact that he stood strong, saying, no, you know what, I know what I have. He probably wasn't ready to bend to so many, corner full stop that we do in our industry.
I don't think it was shade because of that part he added about he feels that talent should be arrogant, which I don't agree with, by the way. I remember that year when Tekno was nominated by the Headies guys for, I think it was,
Next Rated.
And he
They
was
didn't
like,
show up.
man, keep your word. Before he didn't even show up, he was like, keep this thing. I had a
And they
problem
removed
with that.
Tekno from that list.
Forever. I had a problem with that. But someone else, maybe Ubi, doesn't feel that was arrogant.
Ubi's statement, what he put up, he now went on saying, you're more talented. You made Triple MG the label it was. It's not Tekno that made Triple MG the label it was.
To be honest,
It's Inyanya.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I agree. I don't usually agree with OJ, but I agree with him today. And I'll say that the message was filled with too much
Yes,
shade.
shades.
It took away from the idea,
Farewell
from the
message.
farewell message. And I wish he doesn't stir up drama because it's. I mean, now you think of Ubi Franklin, and there's always one drama after the other that is following him. It's becoming like a pattern. So yes, you can say we don't know what is in Ubi's mind, but if you look at the trail pattern, you see that this is what has been following him along the years. He's always
Baby
having
Mama this,
controversies
and
dramas and everything.
owing money this.
I didn't say that.
Or later tonight, Ubi and Inyanya are probably sitting down having a glass of beer and we're just here talking about this. We never know. Look, this industry is all about beef or make-believe beef. Sometimes what is in our face, politicians do it too. You'll be seeing this one, is this person versus this person? At home, they are chowing meat pie together. I can't even kill myself over anybody.
And over time, it has become a strategy now, a PR strategy.
Exactly.
Controversy sells.
So Tekno should just drop all this in song right now.
Would you keep...
Let's see how the Agege thing goes, Sha. This on his new Cartel Music label. All right.
Okay. All right, guys, moving on. Burna Boy's African Giant album debut at number 6 on UK charts. Nigerian artist Burna Boy's new album, African Giants, has debuted at number 16 on the official UK albums chart, beating out albums like The Big Day by Chance the Rapper. Now, the chart, which is valid until the end of the week, has British singer Ed Sheeran's number 6 collaborations project at the top of the chart. The top 10 chart also includes albums from Billie Eilish, Kylie Minogue, and American rapper NF. He is indeed the African Giant. Yes or no?
No, he is. I mean, that's fine. It's cool. Like, I don't know about Africans, but in your own rights, like, you're doing things, getting it done, and that's fantastic. We're not going to compare who is more giantish than the other. But look, this is fantastic. Say what you will about Burna Boy and about how he conducts his personal life or whatever, but when it comes to the craft, at least in the last... I've been rating Burna from day one, like his music.
I know, I've been
there from, I've been rating him from day one. I knew that he would come this far, or come far, but I didn't know it would be this far.
That's what they
far.
say.
No, I didn't know that he would far.
Adele has been a real fan.
No, wait.
You say you are no J, I'm not sure.
But as far as the music goes, from the start, like, I liked him. But I didn't know that he would come this far to be so accepted internationally. And honestly, he's on the rise. He's featuring, DJ Snake featured him, Mahalia, like so many people are working with him right now. And it's just a delight to see that this is a Nigerian.
I think Burna Boy has stuck true to his sound and his uniqueness, and he actually has a lot of... He does, but then
he was doing reggae raga, now he's doing the old fella Afrobeats,
He did the fella thing as well.
When did he switch to fella?
Did you ever listen to live?
Did you listen to On a Spaceship?
Hold on. No, not On a Spaceship. Did you
listen to On a Spaceship?
Hold on a second. His first album, Live, go and listen to every song on that album. You will know that he had that fella thing going on.
So what did we call Burna Boy before? What was Burna Boy's genre?
Yes.
What was it? Afrobeats?
Yes. As far as that goes,
he was doing reggae raga.
But wait, can I just say?
I think he was a combination of both.
Yeah, he was a versatile artist. Like, he was doing everything.
Okay, versatility.
That's why I said you should go and listen to his very first album before you can try to put an artist in a box or define what it is.
Leaving an impact for eternity. Who didn't listen to Live by Burna Boy?
Let me just say something to clear this up. I don't think that there's anything wrong with what the points both of you are making, and I'm not even just trying to be neutral here. But when Burna Boy came out, what made him popular was the raga vibe. Let's admit that. Okay. You know, Yawa, it was that vibe. Like to
Party wasn't raga raga.
So, but Like to Party, but wait now.
Tonight wasn't raga raga.
But wait, Like to Party wasn't necessarily fully Afrobeat either, if we're being honest. It wasn't that vibe.
Did you listen to Tonight?
I remember. Just wait now, let me finish. So what he's saying, I think, is that what made Burna Boy popular, what he was known for, what he was doing the more, with the more popular songs at the time were his raga vibes. But eventually, and there's no problem, yes, but there's no problem with him, you know, bringing in more things and showing how versatile it can be. There's nothing wrong with that.
So what I was trying to say, I was not even picking on the raga or the Afrobeats. I'm just saying, when you think Burna, he's always adding one thing or one new thing to his song or the other that makes it unique. When you hear Burna Boy's songs, whether it is reggae or Afrobeats, you just know this is Burna Boy. You know, and that's one thing that we have to commend him for. And I think that's part of the reasons why he's standing out there, because that's how you stand out in this international charts. They're looking for something different. That's what you can't really see in a lot of Nigerian artists today. You're listening to 10 songs, you don't even know who is who. If you're listening on the radio sometimes and you're not a music head like maybe an OJ, you just feel like 10 Nigerian artists, they just sound the same. So I would say that his sound is unique, whether it is reggae, Afrobeats, or whatever it is.
Yeah, okay. I think another day we'll talk about whether it was a good idea to focus on Afrobeats fully. Maybe that's why he now blew more. I think that might have been where OJ was going with that, but that's for another day. Okay, guys, moving on to our final story. I love it, though. I love it. All right, R. Kelly hit with fresh sex charges. Oh, my goodness. Embattled singer R. Kelly's nightmares have gotten worse as he faces more time in jail following 2 fresh sex charges filed against him. According to reports, the music star is being accused by a young lady who said she was sexually assaulted by him during a concert in 2001 when she was just 17. According to the county attorney, Mike Freeman, he says the alleged victim initially approached R. Kelly seeking an autograph and claims R. Kelly paid her $200 to get naked and engage in sex acts with him. R. Kelly is, however, being charged for two sex crimes, which include engaging in prostitution with someone under 18 and hiring, offering, and agreeing to hire someone for sexual contact. Now, the charges, for which each is punishable by up to 5 years in prison, are causing more legal trouble for the singer, who is currently in jail in New York after pleading not guilty to charges that he sexually abused women and girls who attended his concerts. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And this song playing right now, I'm just really emotional right now. I'm just like, why? Because I really, like, if I were R. Kelly, I would just be exhausted.
Wait, you really what?
I really liked R. Kelly. And it's like, every day there's something. It's like,
To not be able to even calculate everything now, you might just do live. Because there's 5 here, there's 5 in New York, there's 6 in Chicago.
Yes.
There's like different states with different. Oh no.
I've legitimately lost count.
I see it here. I think it's a lesson for all celebrities out there, entertainers in general, in specifically actually, because here's the thing: we were talking about some Nigerian artists and how they conduct themselves on stages, and I was telling OJ that I actually feel uncomfortable with the way some scantily clad women just come on stage, jump around, and disappear after the show. Now you can say, oh, that's how they do, that's how they roll. Now here's the thing: someone like R.Kelly at the time did not think that he could not get away with it. He thought, I am R.Kelly, so I can do whatever it is I want to do. So this is a wake-up call to you saying that, yes, you might be getting away with it now because you are big and you're global, but what happens 15 years from now when that same person that was twerking with you on stage comes out and says, you know what, I was actually not 21, I was 17. That's how those kind of things happen.
That's a very deep, very deep point you have made, Amanda. And we hear this every now and again. Think about the future. Think about what you're doing now, the impact it can have, or the whatever it can cause in the next 15 years. But Oji, let me ask you, because I remember when we first started talking about R.Kelly, Usher, and all these guys, you talked about how you feel like there's an intentional attempt at bringing down the black man. With all these fresh charges that have come up, so maybe you didn't even rate the former ones for other people, or even because with them. Do you feel that? Do you still feel like that?
I mean, I'm tired already, because every day, different fresh charges, and it's exhausting already.
Do you still feel like this is people? These are people trying to bring down the black man, or you feel like there's some truth?
Yes, but it won't make me stop listening to a song, though.
Wait, what is yes?
What is yes?
Yes, they are not. This is like. It's looking real. This is not. This is not a case of.
Can we get that on tape, please?
This is not. This is not a case of a black man going down. Like there are different scenarios. It's becoming too much. I watched the full documentary.
And the pattern,
Yes, I watched the full documentary. I'm like, why Kells? Why Robert?
I mean, they should have called it that. Why Kells?
Why Kells?
Why Robert?
Like, I don't know, man. But it won't make me. I don't think I can stop listening to R.Kelly's song. Whatever happens, the case is still in court, so we can never still tell. For now, we can't still tell for now.
If the case ends up being not in his favor, would you stop listening to his music?
No.
Oh, you won't?
No, I think we need to get to a level, we need to get to a level separating the talents from the individual himself.
But do you feel like people who think that...
why is he on the hot spot?
No, it's a convo. You cannot answer, okay? But I'm out for OJ today. But do you feel like people who are unable to separate the talent from the person, do you think that their feelings are invalid?
It should be something we should try to learn. Like individuals are different. Just take out that talent. Take out the talent. Taking it off what that person usually do or what that person has done. So you should learn it. You should learn it.
R.Kelly is not the only person, the only black man that's had such charges. Now let's even take it.
Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby.
These are all rumors, right? Yeah. So we haven't said that this is what happened with
Michael Jackson. Even Bill Cosby that's in jail right now, like it will take it off that's Bill Cosby that I grew up watching. No.
You can't take it away that Michael Jackson was a very talented individual. Michael Jackson was someone who had musical skills. You can't take that away, even if we find out that these charges were true. I think that's what OJ is trying to do.
We wouldn't be able to use Michael Jackson in this scenario because he's dead, and so we can't. There's only a certain level. Yeah, but Bill Cosby,
even guilty is in jail.
Networks yanked off the show of their thing, the Cosby show. So look.
Let's just move on. This is a wrap of the news. Yes, of course, today on Celebrity Birthday, we have South African-American actress Charlize Theron. Yes, she's celebrating today. You might remember her from movies like Gringo, Snow White, The Huntsman, Mad Max Fury Road, and of course, I watched Long Shot recently. And of course, Charlize Theron is still looking hot.
She's in her 40s. She should be slaying.
And of course, we have David Mann is also celebrating his birthday today. He's a film and stage actor who became known for his role as Leroy Brown on Meet the Brown. He is also a gospel singer, Tamala Mann's husband.
Yes, Tamala Mann is singing, though.
Yes, also celebrating today is Nigerian rappers, Iceberg Slim, and of course, one of my favorite rappers in Nigeria, Olarewaju Ogumefun, aka the son of a gun, aka VEC, aka Vector the Viper. Yes, today's his birthday.
We feel the love.
Vector. I they call chop eba for your house today.
You said Vector.
No,
you had to
no.
christen him. Were you there when they christened him?
I was though.
Like they're G's.
What you open from now? Okay, the son of a gun.
Happy birthday, Vector.
Yes,
happy birthday,
Vector.
Iceberg Slim. Happy birthday, David Mann. And happy birthday, Charlie Theron.
And of course, happy birthday to all of you celebrating your birthday on this day. Yes, happy birthday. Call us for the